Welcome to a little video about poetic form. It's called On Form, and today we're going to talk briefly about rhythm. So the basis of rhythm in our lives is the heartbeat and the breath, and these are two regular beats that we have. They start when we're born, they finish when we die. So we've got the heartbeat going on a daily basis, we've got the breath in and out, and it has a regular rhythm that we probably don't notice all through our life, but it kind of underpins everything we do. So a change in the breathing or a change in the heartbeat would indicate a change in mood or activity. So that's why faster breathing can mean danger, alarm, panic, physical exertion, desire, and slower breathing can be more contemplative, reflective, gentle, tender, sleepy. So we've got those two rhythms going, and we can see how those two rhythms, when they change, reflect a certain mood or activity. So what does this mean for poetry? Well, that means that subconsciously or consciously we're affected at a very deep level by this bass rhythm, and any change from it, therefore, a poet can use the different types of rhythm available in poetry to evoke the mood that you'd automatically enter when you feel the breath or the heartbeat change. It's a means of influencing the reader's response, of attaching more meaning to the words by their rhythmic arrangement than their bare denotation gives. So you've got a word that's got its specific literal meaning, but if it's within a rhythm, you can add something to it. It's attached to a feeling or an emotion. So the bass line of rhythm in poetry is often seen as the iambic rhythm, and that's often arranged in a pentameter, and that's what we'll kind of look at today. The iamb is 2 beats, and they are often the same as syllables, but not necessarily, and 2 beats together is called a foot. So an iamb is 2 beats with the stress or the emphasis on the second beat, a heartbeat in effect, da-dum, 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 da-dum. So the stress is on the second beat. A pentameter just literally means 5 of these iambs in one line. So that's 10 beats split into 5 pairs. So if you're keeping up with that, you've got some examples. Rupert Brooke's very famous poem, The Soldier. If I should die, think only this of me. There you go, you've got the iambic beat, da-da, 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 split into 10 beats going across the line there. And Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, very famous opening line, if music be the food of love, play on. It's not the opening line, I should say, but it's a very famous line in it. So that's in Twelfth Night. Another Shakespeare, lots of iambic pentameter in Shakespeare. Sonnet 18, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? And a wonderful poem by Simon Armitage, entitled Poem. A couplet here, it's quite brutal. And praised his wife for every meal she made, and once for laughing punched her in the face. Quite a shocker, but within that very strict iambic pentameter, out comes the punch line, quite literally. So each line above that we've just looked at has its own rhythm. On top of the iambic one, there's often a minuscule pause or break. So in the if I should die, there's a bit of a break after die in the Rupert Brooke, and after love in the Twelfth Night, if music be the food of love, play on. So you're playing with punctuation there as well as rhythm. And the iambic rhythm is a bass line around which the words dance and arrange themselves, and words themselves have their own internal rhythm, i.e. despair has the emphasis on the pair syllable, and it would sound weird with the emphasis on the des. So this has to be taken into account when we're choosing words to fit the poem's particular rhythmic scheme. So there's quite a lot to think about in this little video. So the iambic pentameter is what we've been looking at today, and the iamb are the 2 beats, the da-dum of the heartbeat, which underpins a lot of poetry, and it's that which poets play with. So it's worth having a bit of a Google yourself and looking at other iambic pentameters and poetry that uses those. So thank you for listening. Bye bye.